Hey everyone, so I have a book review today, and this is another one in my children's literature series. This is Blossom's Revenge by Adele Geras. I was obsessed with this book when I was younger. This is part of the Cats of Cuckoo Square series. Across the top you can see the Cats of Cuckoo Square. And this was in the book box at school when I was in primary school, where we could go and pick a book for our own to read once we were past the age of being told which books we had to read. And I loved the series itself, and Blossom's Revenge was definitely my favourite, so I thought, I'm going to buy it. It's really, really interesting. It's told, each in the series is told in the point of view of the cat. So this one is told in the point of view of Blossom, who is a gorgeous black and white cat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first page out to you, the first 2 pages, just to show you the style of writing that's used, because I know some people don't necessarily like first-person narrative. "Look at that cat," said Prissy Pinkerton. "Why is it so fat?" Honestly, I'd never been so insulted in all my life. I may not be as slim as I once was, but no one could possibly call me fat. Prissy Pinkerton is a very nasty little girl. She doesn't look nasty. If you could see her, you would almost certainly say, "How sweet." She is 6 years old. She has curly golden hair. She wears white socks. She sucks her thumb. Her cheeks are dimpled, her eyes are blue. Nevertheless, she is nasty. I knew she was nasty the moment she opened her mouth to speak. "My name is Blossom, and I'm one of the Cuckoo Square cats." There's a garden in the square with yes, I kind of read a little bit more than intended. But you can see there, it is very basic language. It's not overly fussy. There's not all these frills and all these complicated words. So for the sort of target audience, I'd say 7 to 10. Obviously, that depends on reading ability and personal preferences. But I think the style of it and the language is really, really good. This focuses, as you could tell there, on a girl called Prissy Pinkerton, who is a very mean little 6-year-old. She's not very careful, and she's not very delicate around Blossom, you know. It gets to the stage where she's poking at Blossom and prodding him, and she pulls his tail, and that is the final straw. Blossom sets out for revenge. Now, how he sets out for revenge and what he does, you're going to have to read it to find out. But it is a very funny story, really interesting. And for a cat fan, it's brilliant. You'll know yourself if you've got a cat, or you've got younger brothers and sisters, or even just walking on the street. You'll know children are not very delicate with cats. They'll sort of stroke it and then begin to cup its tail. And you got visions of the cat's eyes just popping out of its head, because children are not delicate around cats. And it's like, I'm going to slap that kid in a minute, because I favour cats to children. I always do. I'm a big cat person, which is why I initially read this book. So if you're a cat fan, it's really good. If you hate cats, it probably isn't going to be for you, because it is very heavily cat focused. But it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I just read it again the other night, just to sort of recap about what it was all about and things. And even now, even though I'm 19 and 10 plus years older than the target audience, I enjoyed it. It's really, really good. It's so sweet, so cute. Really nice as a light read. I mean, the writing isn't that big. You've got some beautiful illustrations there, and the writing itself, you know, you can see is not very big throughout. The same style is kept as you go along. The pages are having a mind of their own. So it's not going to take a child that long to get through it. I think it's the perfect length. There are chapters in it, but not many of them. I believe there's 4 chapters. I'm just double checking that. Oh, there's 5 chapters in it. 5 chapters across 95 pages. So if they read a page a night, they'd be getting a good healthy amount, you know, because there are some kids, well, there are some kids you don't even read, which is like, what? But there are some kids who will read a chapter a night, but these are in books where there's 2 or 3 chapters per page, so they're not going to get very far through it quickly. But this one I think is the perfect size. It's really well written, it's really well laid out, the plot is brilliant, the level of description is enough to allow you to visualize it, but not overly so that it leaves nothing to the imagination, because there's nothing worse than the overuse of adjectives. So it is really good. It ticks all the right boxes. I bought this one for like a penny on Amazon, plus the I think it's $2.80 postage now. It's gone up, which I think, you know, £3 for this is brilliant. I haven't really seen these in any, you know, I haven't seen it in Waterstones or WH Smith or anything. But if you do see it in a shop, buy it. If not, get a hold of it still. It's illustrated by Tony Ross. Some of you may recognise those as Tony Ross illustrations, you know, quite infamous pictures. So that just gives it an added bonus. But yeah, it is absolutely brilliant. Please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on this or anything else. And that's it for just now, so I'll see you all next time. Bye!